Let's go back into the courtroom. We've got the defendant on the stand, kind of laying the groundwork as to how we got to the incident in question. He's detailing some of his relationship with Patricia Swett.
No. You had said that you and Patricia fought over drinking. I asked, you fought, whose drinking you fought over?
Mutual, but it's more about my drinking.
So she was upset about your drinking?
Correct.
I think I have to check after we're going to get back to your relationship with Patricia, but I need to talk about Matthew for a little bit. How long have you known Matthew? How long, well, correct that. When did you first meet Matthew Champagne?
I gotta say, I don't know, like 6, 7 years. With Matt, it was like he just popped out of nowhere, and it felt like I knew him for a million years. I don't know.
Where did you first meet him?
Slaves.
Did you see him regularly at Slaves?
Yeah.
Did you ever get together, hang out, or do anything with Matthew outside of Slaves?
Yeah.
What?
When barbecues together, when fishing trips together, deep sea fishing trips. What else we doing? Yeah, that's basically it. Outside of Slaves.
The deep sea fishing trips, who organized those?
One of the guys from the bar.
Not Matthew.
No.
During the time that you and Patricia were dating, did Matthew ever hang out with the two of you outside of Slaves?
What was that?
During the time that you and Patricia were dating, did Matthew ever hang out, get together with, or be with you and Patricia outside of Slaves?
Yeah.
How often?
A couple times.
Where? Where would the three of you be together?
At Patricia's house. We barbecue over at her house.
Was there ever anything that happened that made you think Matthew and Patricia were together during the time that you and Patricia were dating?
Yes.
Was it one particular thing or several things?
One particular thing stood out.
All right, so let's talk about that one particular thing. When did it happen? About.
It was we were hanging out at sister's house, drinking, and we were just hanging out, drinking.
Did you see anything happen between Matthew and Patricia?
Your Honor, I object.
All right, we got another bench conference. The lawyers are going to speak with His Honor. What do you think of this guy? Again, to me, it is like pulling teeth to get answers from this guy. And these are the easy questions. These are the ones that he shouldn't have to think much about. It's going to get a lot tougher when he starts getting asked about the 2 homicides and how this shooting went down of Patricia and of Matthew. Let's go back in now and watch.
All right, so we were talking about this incident. You, Matthew, and Patricia were all over at whose house? Remind me.
We're at Patricia's house.
All right. And just, I can't suggest the answer to you. That's why I'm being a little vague in my questions. But you understand the incident I'm talking about, right?
Correct.
All right. So, what did you see anything happen between Matthew and Patricia that night?
Yeah.
What?
I was going to the bathroom, and I was walking into the bathroom, and I was walking in. I turned back around to say something, and I seen him reaching out, and she was standing in front of him. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And they were like, oh, no. And they started backpedaling. And then they were like, oh, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Like, and then they just flipped it on me, and they were like, "Oh,
You got to watch. We both have to watch the language we're in court. So I want to go back there. I want to ask you a couple of questions about it. First of all, I should clarify, Victor. I'm going to be asking you a lot during this direct about what you were thinking at particular moments, or what you were feeling at particular moments. So when I do that, I need to, as best you can, remember what you were feeling at that exact moment. So what you saw between Matthew and Patricia, at that very moment, what did you think was happening?
I knew what I saw. I knew what I saw. But they made it seem like I was drunk, and I didn't see what I saw. And then they like flipped the tables, they turned the tables on me and made me apologize.
What did you have to apologize for?
Made me be the bad guy, like that I was the person that was wrong for accusing them of being wrong.
Did you apologize for making a false accusation?
I apologized because I was like, I stayed there drinking, and the rest of the night I was.
All right, what do you think of this guy so far? Let me bring in our legal analyst guest, attorney Matthew Mangino, watching along. Matt, your impressions of this guy now at this juncture in the direct examination?
Well, Julie, this is direct examination. This is his attorney asking him questions. This isn't cross-examination. I've frankly not often heard an attorney representing a defendant who has that defendant on the stand and is saying, well, hey, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions and you need to be clearer in your answers and you need to tell us how you feel. I mean, this is strange direct examination. I see where they're going right now. This is the sort of gaslighting aspect of the case where they made him seem like he was crazy for thinking there was some relationship, and then that really ignited him 6 months later when he saw them together in the bar. But it's really unusual to see these kind of responses to a direct examination in a significant trial like this one.
Right. Matt, thank you kindly for that. Stand by, please. We're going to hit a break. We'll be right back with more testimony from Defendant Victor Rivera live.
Call now.
Now, right back to court we go. More testimony to be heard from Victor Rivera. He's on the stand on direct, having a hard time just getting the story out and what happened. Let's watch.
The rest of the night, I was just sitting there. I know I wasn't wrong. I know what I saw.
Did either Matthew or Patricia ever bring up this accusation of yours again?
She did it a little while later. It's actually like Valentine's Day. We were out at dinner and we had an argument. And she brought it up again on Valentine's Day. And I don't even know why she brought that up again. I don't even understand
Victor,
why.
you guys, we both have to keep our voices up. I think when you're getting into this, you start looking down and your voice gets softer. I need you, as best you can, whenever you're answering, look at the jury. That'll help carry your voice so that they can hear you. All right?
Okay.
Okay. So, you're talking about Patricia brought this accusation up again, maybe around Valentine's Day. Do you remember what she said?
I don't even remember what we were talking about. But she brought it up again, and I was like, why are you even bringing this up right now? And I told her, I already apologized over this, and I don't even understand why we're even talking about this right now. And that was it. We finished dinner, and we left. We went. I don't even know where we went after that.
So, I think you said when you first walked in on them back at this incident at Patricia's house, you said you knew what you saw. After that, after both Matthew and Patricia said nothing happened, and that you falsely accused them, did you start changing your mind about what you saw?
What was that?
Did you start changing your mind about what you saw? Say, when Patricia brings this up on Valentine's Day, at that moment, did you think that you saw something or that you didn't see something?
I wasn't even thinking about it. All I was thinking about was, why is she bringing this up right now? That's what I was thinking about. Why is she bringing this up right now?
But after she brought it up, at that moment, again, I'm trying to get what you're feeling in very specific moments, Victor. At that moment, did you think you had seen something, or did you think you were mistaken about seeing something?
Though now she's bringing it up again, I'm thinking it's happening.
You and Patricia broke up at some point, right?
Correct.
Who broke up with who?
She broke up with me.
How did she break up with you?
She sent me a text message.
Do you remember what she said in the text message?
I don't remember word for word, but it was something like, I wasn't giving her enough attention or something, I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it was.
And do you remember how you responded?
It was like, are you serious or something? I don't know. I can't remember.
Did you, after these texts, did you talk to her?
No.
The next time you saw her in Slade's, did either of you try to talk to them?
No.
And again, I don't want to get to September 29th, but before September 29th, you saw Patricia a lot at Slade's, right?
Yeah.
And several times a week,
Correct.
for a couple hours a night.
Correct.
We're going to hear a lot more from defendant Victor Rivera right after this quick break. Testimony continues in the bad breakup murder trial here on Court TV Live.